Hi guys, it's Shami from Crafts, Names, and Things. So I have another great DIY to show you today. So today I'm going to show you how to cover composition books, and I'm going to show you, I love using composition books for journaling, I even make my own planners with them, which is super easy. So this one I will probably use for a planner, which is kind of cool. But I'm going to show you how to cover it with fabric. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're just going to cut out, you're going to take your composition book, let me adjust a little bit, and you are just going to measure it. So I got a yard of fabric, and this is maybe about a half a yard, how much it took to measure it. Okay. And I just have an inch hanging over on every side, okay? So I'm just going to grab my spray adhesive. You can also do this with Mod Podge too, but I use the Elmer's spray adhesive. It's really good because you can make a temporary bond or a permanent bond, which I love. And it's not smelly, and it's pretty easy to work with. Like, it doesn't really stick like the other spray adhesive that maybe you've used before. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to shake this up really, really well, and I'm just going to spray this down. Okay? So I'm going to get it really good, and I'm going to spray it down. And then I'm just going to take my composition book, and I'm going to put it right in the middle, spine side down. Okay? And then I'm going to take one end, and I'm going to press it into that fabric. Okay? And then I'll take the other one, and I'll press that in also. Okay? Just like that. And then I can close it, and I can just smooth out if it has any wrinkles. But as you can see, it really makes a really nice, beautiful kind of finish with the Elmer's adhesive spray. Okay, and then I'll do the back. So I'm just going to take it, and if I have any wrinkles, I can kind of work those out a little bit. And I'm just going to apply a lot of pressure, make sure I get my spine so it's nice and straight, and I'm going to open it back up. Alrighty. So then I do have this excess fabric that I do not want to waste, so I even want this to be smaller. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut around, but we have to deal with this spine part. So the best way to do that, I think, is that you're going to open up your book, and you're just going to, let me see if you can see me here. So see, this is the end right here, and it's open. So I'm going to take my scissors, and I'm going to cut it all the way up to that opening there, okay? And I'm going to do it up here at the top also. So I'm going to cut it from here to here, okay? So from there to there. But this is just a great way to zhuzh up your composition book. Kind of make it into something even more beautiful. Okay, so let me bring it up here. So this little part here, I'm just going to make it so that it's about an inch, so that it's hanging over an inch, or a half an inch. So then I can just fold this over. See how that's folded over? So I can just fold it over when I'm ready. Okay. So I'm going to do that on all four sides. Bring this over so you can see what I'm doing here. So I'm just going on all four sides, leaving about a half an inch. Okay. Alrighty. So I'm just going to do the other side exact same way. So I will fast forward through that part. Okay guys, so now we have these corners that are hanging out. As you can see, we have that overlay hanger. So overlaying fabric. So in order to kind of just make this look really nice and smooth is that I'm going to take my spray adhesive. I'll start with this corner, or whichever corner you can see better. So maybe we'll do, I want you to see a corner. So we'll do this corner first. So you're just going to grab it, you're going to take your spray adhesive and you're going to really spray it on pretty thick, okay? And you're going to take it and you're going to spray this end right here that I'm pointing to with your spray adhesive, okay? Kind of be careful of your paper. You might even want to cover it just so it doesn't get ruined. And you're just going to smooth it out. So you'll just bring it over, okay? And then you're going to do it with this corner up here. So we're just going to take it, we're going to spray it heavily with our spray adhesive, and then we're going to spray it all the way up to that, to where we made that split, okay? And then you're just going to bring it down. And what it does is it just creates a beautiful corner, okay? Just like that. Okay. And then we're going to take our spray adhesive and we're going to finish up this end, okay? So I'm just going to take it and I'm going to spray it down and I'm going to bring it over. And it's okay if it's not perfect because we're actually going to cover this part up. So I'll show you how we're going to do that too. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, and I'm just going to repeat it with the other end so you know. And it dries really quickly. Like this is dry now. It's not tacky or sticky. So I don't really have to worry about my pages. Okay. Okay. So I'm just going to what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my spray adhesive. That way I don't have to use more fabric and people aren't going to see this side anyway. So we'll just kind of take that, take a piece of paper and just put it down just like that. Okay, and then I'm just going to do that with the back one too. You take it, just do that. And we'll just smooth it down and see, you can hardly see. And you have a beautiful notebook. Now, if you wanted to, you could stop here, but I'm going to show you just some ways that you can add just some useful things to it. So I have here some ribbon, just some corresponding ribbon that I think would go well. And I really love this tulip. You guys have seen this before, but what I'm going to make is I want to make a pin holder for on this side here, and it's super duperly easy to make. So you'll just need your hot glue gun and some ribbon. So you're just going to even out whatever fabric you want. This is maybe about 1/2 inch of ribbon. So it's not very thick. I don't think you have to use a really thick one. So I'm going to grab my glue gun. I have to move us over a little bit though. Okay. Alright, so I have my glue gun. So what I'm going to do is that this is going to be the front side of my notebook. So I'm going to cut out maybe about, let's see, I can take my like Sharpie as a guide. So you're just going to line it up on the end and you're going to bring it over and kind of see how much length you need. So maybe about 2 inches is plenty. So we'll just do, and you do want it pretty taut. You want it tight so that your pin doesn't flip off. What we're going to do is that you cut out your 2 inches of your ribbon. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of put it, gauge where I think it should go. So I'm going to put it right there. Okay, and then I'm just going to stick one end down. Okay, and this is just a great way to make a pin holder. That's all we're doing. Okay, and I can trim off some of those frays. You can definitely use like a fray check too if you need to. And then I'm just using this pin as a guide, kind of. Okay, and then I'm just going to flip it over, and I know that it needs to go about there. I could maybe make it just a little bit looser, just so maybe I could get in a bigger pin if I needed to. But, okay, and we're just going to, and I find that the hot glue works fine, so I mean if you wanted to do something a little stronger you could, but hot glue works just fine. Okay, so we have a binder with a little pin holder. So see, you can hold your pin here, just like that. Okay. And it's really nice if you have the pins that have the little hooks, because that makes it even better. You can just kind of, you just scooch it in there really good, and then it's nice and tight. But that's how you can make a pin holder notebook, fabric covered notebook, which is beautiful. Awesome. Okay, so that's that one. And I'm going to show you how to make another style. So there'll be a part 2 for this video too. So this is one style. And if you want to learn how to make your own planner, then I will put a link in an actual paper tutorial that I did on how you can make a really beautiful planner with just a plain composition book. And I think it looked pretty, even with fabric covering it. So thank you so much for watching, and if you wanted to too, what I thought about is adding buttons. I think that would be really pretty with these flowers, just to embellish it a little bit. So thank you so much for watching. I will have more DIY back to school tutorials, so I have a playlist on my channel, so please check that out, and please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.